Okay, good. Looks like I went live. Alright, cool. Alright, so... refresh this. Back. Search. I'm only seeing the one. Let me see. Not seeing it. Alright, well, still going. There we are. Oh, okay, good. Okay, so it is there. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, so I can view the chat. Oh, you know what? I probably have the camera down. I should probably check that. Let me see how the camera's looking. Yeah, I'm staring down at my phone. There we are. Much better. Nobody wants to be staring at my crotch. Okay, perfect. Alright, cool. Alright, so I can view the chat, and so I can interact with people. If you guys want to ask me questions or chat about stuff, I'm going to play a character I haven't played for a little while. Let's see, which one? Hero. He's a fun one. But actually, you know what? I do need to get some merits. So this is a character that I haven't played for a while. So I think I'll play him. Okay, good. Let's see. Good. Good. So I don't know how many. I don't know if any of you have ever played this game before. Let me see. Steel Canyon. I don't have to go there. I wonder what the delay is. Looks like the delay's actually not that bad. Looks like the delay's about... Let me see. Here. So it's about a almost 30-second delay. That's not too bad. So there is, they have these special, what they call task force, which are like a collection of missions that you can play with other people. And there's one that's going on right now. for the Positron passwords, so I think I'm going to see if I can hook up with the group. Don't stand. Play this. Jump up on this. Let's see if there's anybody looking for. Looks like one group just started. Okay, let me actually make sure that which one is okay. So, is it market crash still? No, it's the rule of 3, Positron Part 1, and it is levels 8 to 15. So I could have done the other character, but I kind of need. I need to build this character up. So, again, I have a looking for group tab. I don't play video games because I don't have enough vision to. Oh, okay. Hello, Melissa. Welcome. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, they don't have. They don't really have video games that can be just audio. We should do that. Because video games are so visual. Yeah. I mean, I bet you they could. I'm sure they probably could figure out a way to do that. But it would probably be a much different format. But yeah, if you have vision problems, then yeah, video games are probably not fun to play at all. Let's see. Character for right now. So I get an invite. If I don't find a group soon, I'll probably still play something. But I'll probably play on my own. So this is really not too exciting. I don't want to play this yet. It's really not all that much exciting to watch this either. So it looks like it's taking a little while to find the group. I think over the weekend, though, a lot of people probably played that particular task force, so they're probably burned out on it. Whenever I come on to this, sometimes I don't play for very long, for like maybe an hour, and so sometimes I don't have enough time to commit to playing a particular game, so sometimes I just won't do it. Let's see. The rule of 3. could run it on my own. Yeah, I don't have enough hand-eye coordination for you. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. You need to have hand-eye coordination for it. Yeah, well, I'm older now, so my hand-eye coordination is not as good as it used to be. But you know, I mean, this game at least, it doesn't require a great deal of hand-eye coordination compared to like a first-person shooter game where your reaction timing and your hand-eye coordination is key. This one, not that much. You don't need that much hand-eye coordination. But other games that I've played in the past definitely needed hand-eye coordination, especially for the like I said, the first-person shooters. Very much needed. One of the reasons why I like playing this particular game is, like I said, I can just play I can log in, play for as long as I want. It doesn't have to be a long time, and I can actually, you know, get along in the game, get further along in the game. And also, it doesn't require a lot of attention. Sometimes I can just kind of zone out, play it, think about, just think about other stuff while I'm playing it. I am not finding that particular one in here. Is it maybe lower? Is it 1 to 9? No. It should be higher. Nobody's starting to have my eye on the looking for group tab. Let's see. So, what brings you here, Melissa? You just happen to see me going live? Because this particular channel, I don't really, it's been sitting around, I don't do too much in this channel. Let me see. Maybe it's 15 to 19. I think it is. Yeah, here is the new recruits. That's the one. This is the old Positron task force. This is a fun one, but it's a long one. But you know what? Maybe I'll play it. What the hell? Since I have the time, I might not be able to complete it because I don't want to be playing for too long. Maybe an hour and a half? Maybe? Yeah, maybe an hour and a half. So, I'll go ahead and play this one. Go to notifications on my phone. Oh, okay. You got the notification on your phone. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if the notifications always work for people. Well, this is just me playing the game, so it's not too exciting. But I'd be happy to interact with you and answer questions. We have a topic. Stupid speak to text that was supposed to say I got a notification on my phone. Oh, okay. What did you write? You wrote. Go to notification. Got it? Yeah. Oh, go to. Oh, I see. Yeah. I figured you meant got it. Yeah, you're like me with the typing. I'm really sloppy at typing because what'll happen is I type really fast, and I don't know if certain keys don't register or what. But I'll look back up and I'll read what I wrote, and I'm like, why am I missing a T and an N? I don't know. Maybe I just type too fast and it doesn't register or what. But yeah, I did the same thing that we saw on my phone. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know, Melissa, if you've seen my other channel. I'm keeping an eye out to see if anybody's starting the task force. Because they change the task force every Monday, I think. So I only have today and then tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm not going to have a chance to play. So I'm hoping to get one in today before the end of the day. Excuse me, the end of the night, really. Yeah, video games have really come a far ways. I remember when I was younger, we would go to, we would have to, like they had arcades. We would have to go to an arcade to play. And then they got the, was it the Nintendo, the first one? Or, anyhow, but they started having consoles that you could buy, and you could hook it up to your TV, and you had a controller, and you could play it that way. And I had a friend of mine who had one of those systems. But, you know, what did we have back then? We had like Pong and some other ones. And everything was like one dimensional. It was really boring. Well, I mean, back then it was, you know, it was like, wow, this is really exciting. But now you look back on it and it's like, wow, that's a boring game. And then they came out with, I think it was Doom or one of them. And they started, it became more three-dimensional. And now they really come far away. I don't know, it's a good waste of time. I'd either be doing this or watching TV, so. And at least this way I get to interact with other people. TV is just a waste. If I rent a movie or if something good is on TV that I want to see, or the news, that's the only time I ever watch TV. Yes, I follow both. Oh, okay, well, cool. Well, thanks, Melissa. I know I haven't been putting out much content lately, but just kind of burned out. Going through a little dry spell. hope you enjoyed my channel. Maybe not this one, but the other one. Like today, I was feeling sorry for myself because my channel, I started my channel in 2011, not this one, but the other one. I started in August of 2011. And I was thinking about it, wow, I started this 8 years ago. So I've been on YouTube for 8 years. And I've seen other channels that just, you know, like they start the channel and they flourish, you know. But I don't play to the crowd. You know, I'm not trying to just make content to get people to subscribe to me. That's not my goal. But anyway, I was feeling sorry for myself a little bit. I think I got over it now. Because it very often happens, and also the content that I make is very specific. It's you know, it's not something that I think appeals to a very wide audience. It's kind of, you know, it's pretty specific people likely watch my channel, and I think a lot of people who get a lot of followers, they kind of play to what's going on currently. They do video responses to other YouTubers that have a following, and so I think that's what you want to do if you want to become a big channel. And I don't know if I really want to become that. I just kind of have to remember why I uploaded my very first video. And you bring a lot of attention to yourself too when you make videos. This is promising. Here's something too. So let me see. Okay. It also has to. It's also hard to play video games when you have ADHD and no depth perception and you can't see the details. Yeah, that's true. I do enjoy your live streams with. Oh yeah, she's fun. Yeah. Yeah, she's got her own channel too. I'm sure you probably know that. But yeah, I enjoy hanging out with her too. Yeah, I go back and forth on what I want to do with, because there's a lot of YouTubers who talk about witchcraft, paganism, and there's already a lot of information out there. Not all of it is. In my opinion, not all of it is. I mean, a lot of it is just kind of, just sort of very surface information. And I think I don't know how much more I could add to it, I guess is what I'm saying. And I was in a group, and I actually left the group, and they were concerned because they felt like I was revealing too much information on YouTube. So that really kind of threw a wrench into my desire to, make videos on witchcraft, especially the Gardnerian traditions, the British traditional Wicca paths. And I agree. I think that you should go and learn from somebody in person. I don't think you should learn from videos. But there's a lot of people who don't have access. Maybe they can't join a group for whatever reason. But maybe they're interested in it. And I'm very much interested. I'm very much for people exploring, even if they don't want to stick around with a particular path. At least maybe let them find out for themselves if it is something that they want to do. I don't think it's gotten to the point yet, but I think British traditional Wicca is going to be going on the decline as society changes, and I think it's already on the decline, but I think it's going to get a lot worse. A lot of the groups that I was around, they didn't seem to grow very much. But of course, that could be my perception. My perception could be skewed. I understand the idea of secrecy, and I think that that's a part of it. But I think that they seem to focus on the secrecy of holding the information. And if you look back in history about any religious order, any group or any cult or anything like that withheld information and required its followers to like they can't get the instructions from anywhere except from you, it puts a power dynamic on it. And I'm not into power dynamics. I think that especially Gardner, when he was talking about secrecy, I think what they were talking about was secrecy of the members. Depending upon your theory, if you believe it survived or if it was created by Gardner or whatever, I think that I think secrecy was more for protection for people than it was for holding information. But of course, that's my opinion. So that's the way I view it. So I respect people's privacy to remain anonymous, but I'm willing to share whatever knowledge and experience that I have with other people. Granted, I have to, I can't there's some things that I can't share. But at least I can direct people to other information that's out there. It's very similar to a lot of British traditional Wicca paths. But I'm also not the gatekeeper of it, so I think the majority of people who practice British traditional Wicca, they can. I guess it's up to them whatever they decide to do with it. Oh, okay, good. You do follow. Good. Yeah, I was thinking I probably should have made an announcement on my other channel, but I don't want like a ton of people here, because I don't want to feel like I have to be entertaining. So I figured I'd just play a game and chat with people, and no pressure. No pressure for people to stay, and no pressure for me to feel like I have to be entertaining. So, Melissa, do you practice anything, or are you interested in any form of, broad term paganism? So whenever I can, I'm probably going to skip fighting. I should probably actually go this way. I try to speed through most of this. I don't want to make this passage too long. There. Probably not. Yep. Let's see, yeah. Guess it's just a dead end. I'm going back the way. Oh, okay, no, this is a new area. It just looks so new. Like that that punch. Okay. So let's see, where have I gone? I haven't gone here. Alright. So I'll go up here. Nothing there. Nothing up my sleeve. Let's see. Guess I have to go back this way. I guess I probably missed. There's probably like one running around somewhere that I missed. Oh, that's right, the blinky. That's probably what I have to get. Okay, so that was just a clue. Up. go down to the other floor. My practice is a mixture between Peruvian shamanic path and Kemeticist. Wow. Oh, okay. That's quite an interesting mix. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about Peruvian shamanism. That's really interesting. Yay! Alright. Well, that was fun. What drew you to those? Do you have ancestry in that, or is it just something that made you interested in it? If you don't mind me asking. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to. But I'm always curious about how people find their path. Because it seems like most people, they're usually drawn to something because, maybe part of their culture or their ancestry or something usually draws them towards certain things. Like I got very interested in the Celtic path because I have European ancestry. Specifically Irish and German, so that's why I got drawn towards it. And the Western occult tradition, there's a lot of okay, so this one. Oh, there's a lot of hermetics. There's a lot of stuff that based on borrowed from what they believed. About hermeticism. Peruvian. I wouldn't know anything about that. I think that would... Combat. Oh, but I have to find 2 workers. Oh, okay, here we go. I work with the Kemetic deity. My magical practice is more Latin American based. Okay. Yeah, no, I was just curious what drew you towards that. Like, do you have ancestry, or is there anything that drew you to it? maybe nothing. I don't know. Maybe nothing really drew you here. Yeah, I've never been to South America. I've been to Mexico, Guadalajara, but not so sort of Central America, maybe Northern Central America. Sure, why not? I wouldn't mind going to Peru, Brazil, Uruguay. I'm trying to remember what's on the West Coast. There's that's where I'd probably, if I was going to go to South America, I think I would go towards the West Coast. I think that would be really nice. So I'm trying to find these people that I gotta rescue. Where are they? Aha, there's one. Okay, cool. Oh, I have to lead them out? Oh, crap. I hate these. Come on, dummy. I've had many past lives in Egypt and in South America. Oh, okay. Okay. So that's what drew you to it. I see. Okay. Him. Oh, no, there he is. Okay, good. Alright, let's see if we can get him out of here in one piece. Where is he at? There he is. Where is... okay. I think it's this way. Yes. Okay, good. Is he following me still? Okay, good. So have you ever been to Egypt? Or looks like you left. Have you ever been to Egypt or South America? I don't know if you're still here. All right, cool. So I just have one more to go. Come back here. There we go. Good. Let's see. My Shamanic path is more influenced by the Inca. Okay. And Peruvian Amazon on my past lives there, where my magical path is influenced by my past lives in Egypt. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know that much about any South American or Native American traditions. Oh, boys, I got a lot to fight here. See if I can survive this. Alright, I actually survived that. I thought I was going to be eating carpet. Probably have to defeat these guys. Following me. Why is this guy following me? Alright, buddy. Let's get out of here. Come on, follow me. Okay, good. Where is he? There he is. He looks like Tony Stark. There we go. He's slowly following me. That way. Ow. That hurt. So how do you study Peruvian shamanism? I'm assuming there's probably not that many books on it. So I guess there's probably not that many authors, right? It's probably maybe only just a handful of people who write on that topic. finish that. I can't see the chat on my screen here, but I can see it on my phone here, so that's why I keep looking over to my left. Okay, so I did that. Mission. Check out the fake company. Alright. No, I'm planning on going to South America, basically Peru and Argentina. But oh, okay, yeah. Yes, it still works. Okay, yeah, that would be difficult because I think they don't allow you to like save a lot of money, right? Like in a bank account. That sucks. So, yeah, and then traveling with a disability too, depending upon what the disability is, can be daunting. It can be quite a task because there's certain accommodations that you. I'm assuming there's certain accommodations you would require if you travel. Ow, that hurt. But it wouldn't be impossible. Just put it that way. It wouldn't be impossible. A little difficult, but not impossible. Alright. See what I can do to avoid these people. Really just to save time. Right. Okay, there he is. Aha. Did you hear something? See, the nice thing about going to South America is you could go there in the winter here, and it'd be summer there. guy running around that I have to get. So that's not them. There should be. Well, right now there's all kinds of, well, there were several caravans that were coming from Central America. I think the countries that they went through were refusing amnesty to them. Not amnesty, but they were refusing to take them in. Or maybe they didn't want to. I don't know which. But now that Trump has gotten money for the funding for the wall, building that. Stop Chief Mage and his guards. So that should be pretty easy. So that way I don't have to defeat all the enemies. I can just go in and just take out who I need to take out. Teacher that's willing to teach you. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's good. So you found a teacher. Well, that's good. Yeah. Well, I think that's the best way to learn about something is to have somebody who's been practicing it for a while and knows what they're talking about, knows what they're doing, and is willing to take you under their wing. Well, that's good. Because like I said, it'd be probably difficult to find books on it. I think the market for pagan-related books is pretty much all to do with the Western tradition. But Voodoo and Houdon, other ones like that, they've grown in popularity. I've never been drawn to it, but I know there's other people who are drawn towards it. So the teacher that you're working with, they don't mind that you also practice Comedicism. Let me see. Very few people write on the topic because you really need to immerse yourself in it. Yeah, okay. It's become a big money in Peru. Oh, okay. A lot of Americans go over to do ayahuasca and other. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah. I don't know what it is with. I don't know if people do it just because they get to drink ayahuasca or what. But yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, I've never tried it, and I have no desire to. Yeah, I think I have an opinion on that. I think that a lot of people are looking for something, but they're looking outside of their culture for it. So they're looking for an experience outside of themselves, outside of their own culture, outside of their own collective consciousness, which is a shame because there's many European traditions that are very rich, and I'm not putting you in that category. But I feel like that's a lot of these people who are looking for something, like some kind of validation or some kind of, they're looking for something, and they're looking outside. It seems like they look everywhere except within themselves, within their own heritage, which I think is a shame, and I think that's why they end up feeling so empty and other people have, they wonder why these rich Americans, or maybe not rich Americans, but why these Americans are coming down to experience another culture's practice. That's assuming that they don't have any cultural attraction, like you had mentioned, like you do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's really funny. I really got quite frustrated with the greater pagan community. Not necessarily the online pagan community as much as the pagan community here in the Bay Area, because it became very anti-white. It was to the point where it was like, if you study your own path, your own culture, you're being European-centric. But if you go and study another path or another group, then you're appropriating that group. So it's kind of like you couldn't win, and that's really unfortunate. So I got really, and I'm not saying that every pagan in the Bay Area is that way, because they're not. But I experienced it enough times where I didn't even want to deal with it. Because I'm not into judging people by the color of their skin, or where they grew up, what they believe, or whatever. And allowing people to be, justified in being racist towards white people is it's repulsive to me. I would never treat somebody that way. Like if I saw somebody treating white culture, and I'm just using a very broad term, that way towards another culture, towards like let's say Asian culture or Hispanic culture or African culture, I would speak up. I would say, why are you treating these people that way just because of the color of their skin? That's not fair. But people think it's okay to do it to Europeans, and I don't think that's right. That's not something I want to work towards. Alright, let's see what else we got. Oh, I hate these big rooms because there's always like one critter hiding somewhere that I have to find him. Let's see. Yes, it's quite daunting to travel when you're not fully visual, and it is completely very little vision. Okay, yeah. And it's centralized, and I have multiple learning disabilities. Yeah, so that makes it, I can see that makes it much more difficult. Well, hopefully maybe you could travel with a family member. But that makes it much more difficult. I know what you're saying. Or I should say I can relate to what you're saying. I don't know exactly how it is. There was a lady I actually caught on YouTube, Molly Burke, I think, MOLLY space BURKE, and she's a blind YouTuber, and it's really interesting. I don't know, maybe there's a lot of blind YouTubers on YouTube. But she was the first one. Well, no, excuse me. She was the second one I came across. There was another one. She's changed her channel name several times, but Pink Sylveon, I think. But she's a blind YouTuber. I mean, she's completely blind, and the other lady, Molly Burke, is completely blind too. If you've ever checked them out. But yeah, that makes it it's one more obstacle. As for myself, it's pretty much my main obstacles is financial, obviously, and time. time and finance. Those are my two biggest obstacles for traveling. And like I said, I've been to Central America, I've been to Europe, I've been to Vietnam, been to Taipei, just as, stopping over. And Europe, I didn't really go to all of Europe. I went to pretty much Ireland, England, Paris, Paris. I think if I was going to travel again, I think I would go to Italy, maybe Greece or Italy. I think would be really nice to go to. Not when my teacher lives over 40 miles away from me. Can't drive. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that's definitely not walking distance. So there was a hum or some kind of a noise that was generated. I don't know if you hear it on your end. I tried to get rid of it. I don't know if the OBS was generating or what was generating it, but I noticed it. It was a slight noise in the background. Stop robot boss and its guards. Investigate clockwork plans. Okay. So I don't think I have to defeat all, which is good. So I can just kind of avoid these as much as possible. avoid combat. Ow. Oh, there's the boss. Good. People don't understand it's actual medicine that indigenous people use, just like coca, which cocaine is made of. Let me read this. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay. People don't understand that it's actual medicine that indigenous people use, just like coca, which cocaine is made of. Out of. That is exactly out of. That's why it is illegal. It is legal here. Same with ayahuasca. Became ayahuasca. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that ayahuasca or DMT is in ayahuasca. I live down in Southern California. Yeah, I used to live in Southern California. Yeah. Cocaine was, which is a shame, because I know there's some people who deal with pain on a regular basis, and cocaine is good for that, good for pain. But obviously people abuse it. Yeah, and then that's also then Western culture has an influence on it too. But controlling substances doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. So I know they've made marijuana legal, and I'm sure they're probably going to be doing that with other drugs too, because it's just there's no way they can control it, and it takes too many resources and too much time to try and control it. Yeah, so in Southern California, I used to live in Redondo Beach, Pasadena. I've been to Los Angeles, but I really didn't like Los Angeles. The beach communities were really nice. Like when I also lived in Redondo Beach. Redondo Beach was I loved Redondo Beach. I lived like a couple of blocks from the ocean. But I liked a lot of those beach communities back in the day. Now I think they're probably much different. Back when I was younger, it was really nice. Southern California is quite different from Northern California. Or I don't know, I think the Bay Area would be more considered Central California, maybe? I don't really consider it Northern California. My third eye to understand the world, which is very tiring. Always, it's like, yeah, that can be frustrating. Yeah, you definitely have to. You definitely have to take care of yourself for that. That can be exhausting. Too much vision for the blind community, so I don't fit in. I don't have enough vision. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're in between those two. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, there's another lady on YouTube, Lippy Witch. I don't know if you've ever checked out her channel. She has vision problems. I think she's partially blind. So she's in a similar category. At least I'm assuming she's in a similar category to you. She's not exactly completely blind, but she's definitely visually impaired. But yeah, I can see how you would fit in either way. I think most people usually end up falling into like a middle ground, not in particular what you are dealing with, but in general, most things, people have to, they're not quite one way or not quite the other. They're in the middle. And it can be difficult because you feel like you don't fit in with either one of them. So yeah, that can be frustrating. Oops, I actually have to go this way. There's beauty of this game. Getting hungry now. That sucks. Luckily, I have some vegetarian red beans I made. I would say red beans and rice, but it tastes much better without the rice. Because it's just bland on flavor. Oh, okay, well good. But yeah, I bought some Tabasco sauce to throw in there, but it doesn't. Actually, I don't know. I should try it over rice now with the try it with what the hell? This thing's acting weird. But I should try it with the over rice now with the okay, this thing's acting really weird. But I should try it with the what is this? Why is this doing this? There we go, okay. With the Tabasco sauce. Rice. Stop being weird. What are you doing? There we go. The in-game chat. They have announcements for people who are looking for teammates. I think this might be the last. I think I'm getting close to the end of this particular task force. I think I only have like 1 or 2 missions left. Shit. Yep, I think so. Defeat all villains in the office. I think I have like 2 more missions left. So do you make YouTube videos, Melissa? Ayahuasca is high in DMT. I was supposed to say coca is illegal in the States because of what it's made into. Oh yeah, right, exactly, because it's made into, right, crack, other stuff. Yep. Yeah, it's a shame that people abuse it, and so it's become a controlled substance. But you know, I think in time, I think it'll change. I think people will. I think our approach to drugs is going to take a turn. I don't know if it'll be done in my lifetime. I mean, I don't really care. I don't drugs. I mean, I don't have anything against them. Just for me, I just find it to be kind of a waste of time. Like I smoked pot, tried to smoke pot again for a little while, but it's just it took too much of my time. It's kind of like drinking, you know, you drink and maybe you drink a little bit and you can socialize, but if you drink a little too much, then it impairs your ability to concentrate and to focus and to, you know, it interferes with your motor skills and your thinking ability. It's the same thing with other drugs. Maybe not all of them, because obviously I have tried them all. But that's the reason why I don't do them. Let's see. I live in Orange County, a mile and a half south of Disneyland. Oh, okay, yeah, Orange County's nice. I've been to Disneyland. Do you make videos or no? I mean, I guess I could go and take a look at your channel right now, since I have you. close to this being done, but I might... I don't want to sit here and eat. It's funny, I wasn't hungry before I started playing. Yeah, Disneyland's fun. I've been there. There he is. Let's see. Okay, I gotta go to Skyway. How many missions this is. I know the last two are defeat alls. And this one is a defeat all. This person's name is Wonder Waffle. Wonder. I think I might. I think this might be the second to last mission. So I think I might almost be done. How much of it is the auditory stimuli? Not very much of it is the auditory stimuli. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying, yeah. Yeah, right, exactly. I see what you're saying. Have you ever listened to ASMR? Yeah, it's ASMR. I don't remember what it stands for. Here. And there's the boss. This mission. I think I have just one more. Yep. I'm done with that. Yay. Villains in sewer. Yeah, I think I still have a couple more missions. Yeah, it's already 9:30, which is the time I was going to stop. Let's see. Of course, I answered reading this. see what happens after this one. If it turns out that I have one mission after this one, then I'll probably play all through. But if not, I'll probably end it after this one. I'll see after this. Oh, okay. So you're hypersensitive to it. Well, I hope I'm not too stimulating. Yeah, because I think, because ASMR, they completely focus on audio. So yeah, it might be too much. But there are some people who really enjoy ASMR. I don't know what it is about it. But some people really enjoy it. ASMR is autonomous meridian sensory response. Oh, okay, that's what it stands for. Thanks. Yeah, some people really go off on it. lucked out. Alright, almost. Luckily, I don't think this is a very large map, so I don't have that many to defeat. Alright, so we'll see if I have any more missions left after this one. If I have one left, then I'll do it. If not, then I might cut this short. Protect the substation. Okay, I think I'm alright. I think I'll just go ahead and finish this. So, yeah, I only have one or two missions left. Because this is a long task force. Back to my base. Yeah, one of these days I might go over to my other channel and maybe do it here. One of the reasons why I wasn't going to do it is just because I don't want to feel like I have to be entertaining. this is it's either the last mission or the second to last. One of the bummers about playing a game, online game by yourself, is that you have to be careful. Why do they always run? I threw that bag down like it means business. Oops. Still have this one to go. See if I can keep these guys up. So I should be almost done. I'm not going to delete those. Oh, yeah, there he is. There's the one. One left. How did I miss that one before? Oh, cool. And that was it. That was the end of the mission. 2 hours. So I went a little over my time. A little. Yay, cool. Alright, well that was fun. And I went way over the time I was allotted myself. So I don't know if anybody's still here, but if you are, thanks for hanging out with me. But I'm going to log off now. So, alrighty, have a good night. I will see you later, and good night, Melissa.